with another video for you guys today, man. And today we're going to be going over the top 5 guns for DPS in the Division 2. Now, before we get into the video, be sure to leave a like and also drop a subscribe to show some support to the channel, man. Again, this is my first time putting Division content on my channel, so I'm getting good feedback from it, so hopefully this video helps most of you guys out that's looking for DPS or anything like that. Now, of course, in this top 5 it's going to be only ARs and SMGs, but I will do another video just talking about the best guns, period. It doesn't matter what gun, what type, but right now we're just going to focus on DPS. So yeah, we're going to do that. All right, now the first gun I've never used. The other guns I have, and it's going to go in order. I'm gonna make sure these go in order, starting from number 1. So the best gun in the game, we all know what it is. It's the P90 Chatterbox. Now, I do not currently have the Chatterbox. When I do get it, I will be crafting my bench to tier 5 so that I could be able to craft it, and it'll be a lot better, a lot more powerful. But other than that, the P90 Chatterbox, the exotic P90, the Chatterbox, yeah, that gun is probably the most, it is, it's not even no probably, it's the best gun in the game. Why do you say that? The reason why it's the best gun in the game is because of the fact that, well, for one, you don't even need to use it. The talents on the gun are already like lit, so you can have it holstered and it still is great for you. It's still nice. Not only that, but it has a good rate of fire, has good base damage. I mean, it's a really good gun. It's a really good gun, especially if you are a demolition SMG build. So if you're running that, definitely try to get your hands on the P90 exotic Chatterbox. So yeah, try to get that. But yeah, that right now is the best gun in the game. The second best gun in the game is another SMG, and to me, I feel like the best second gun in the game is the Vector. The Vector is crazy good, especially when you have it set. When you find a Vector with a godly roll, and a godly roll would be like an extra mat, extra 20% mag, and another would be probably, I would say, breadbasket. That's a godly roll. That is a godly roll for a Vector. If you could get your hands on that, you're litty. But regardless, the Vector has, I think, the most high rated fire in the game, let alone it. So it's the fastest gun in the game, I believe. I think. Because again, I haven't tested every gun out, and I don't think I've gotten every gun. I might have, but as far, especially for SMGs, it is the highest rate of fire gun. So using that, it shoots the fastest. It's shooting in this game. So using that gun is really kind of overpowered sometimes, especially if you are set up and you have the right talents. Not only that, but the gear pieces to do it. Yeah, it could be a very OP weapon in the game. So the Vector is definitely number 2. The reason why it's not number 1 is because, again, the Chatterbox, you don't even need to use it for it to be a really good gun. I don't know why I'm using the P90 right now. I just have it equipped, so just ignore that. But all right, but moving on to number 3, the top 3 gun, and this is again my opinion, the best gun in the game. The top 3, I would say, is the CTAR, the AR CTAR. That is probably one of the most best guns in the game, considering the fact that it has a really good rate of fire for AR, let alone a good base damage. Also, you can extend the clip. Unlike the FAMAS, I don't think you'll be able to get 60 in a mag for a FAMAS. It's just, I don't think you can. With the CTAR, it's a lot better. It comes with a lot more mods. That's just my opinion. So yeah, using this gun, and this is my go-to weapon. This is my go-to AR, so I put it top 3. One of the best ARs in the game for sure. I like it. I don't even have everything that I want on it. So yeah. Top 4 would be another AR, and that is the AK. The reason why the AK is top 4 is because it does have a low rate of fire, but at the same time, it's probably, as far as the most damage, for sure, the most damaged AR. Let alone when you're shooting, as far as shooting fast, it's one of the best guns that shoot decently fast as far as an AR, and does a lot of damage. Not only that, but when you have it set up right, as far as the right talents and the right mods, it can be a very good gun. It could be a very powerful gun. Personally, if you put a lot of assault rifle damage to your gear, it would be a lot better. The build would run a lot better with the AK. But if you're not one of those people who want to continuously put AR damage on your build, then it's probably not the best route to go to use an AR. I know a lot of people are coming out with these builds and using AKs as their go-to AR, but the AK isn't really that good of a gun if you're gonna not put AR, AR damage and all that type of stuff onto your build. It's just, I don't think it's probably smart, considering the fact that you do have low critical hit chance and damage. Even though it's a good base damage, it's probably one of the best base damage gun in the game. But at the same time, when you're going to get somebody with the Vector, your chances are very, very low, at least to me. But that, again, that's just my opinion. So that's why it's top 4. Top five gun in the game is another SMG, and that is the MP5. Now again, there's two MP5s. There's this MP5 and then there is this MP5. Whichever one honestly works, whatever works for you. Personally, me, I prefer this MP5 right here. The reason why is because even though it has a decent, it's not the best rate of fire for a submachine gun, but it's very, very decent rate of fire with a really, really good base damage. Like, let's say like your base damage, again, 10.9k, your Vector's probably going to do 5 less than that, maybe 7 less. It just depends, let's take a look at a Vector really quick at their base damage. Base damage for a Vector is 7.5. And in the dark zone, it drops down. Honestly, I got a really good Vector as far as like the base damage, but I've seen Vectors like go for literally 5.5, something like that. So the base damage for that submachine gun is really, really decent for the rate of fire. So whenever you, if you have the right talents, not only that, but if you have an extended clip, it's a really, really good gun. You can actually win a lot of 1v1s with this gun. Like, you can be able to keep up with the Vector. You can be able to keep up with an AR build. It's a well-rounded gun. If you can't get your hands on like one of the top 3 guns, going to this gun, even though it's top 5, it's it'll get you somewhere. Picking one of these up, I definitely recommend keeping it and trying to mod it the best way you can, because it really is a really good gun. I want to say the only reason why it's top 5 is because as far as NPCs go, I don't know. I have more trouble fighting NPCs with this gun than other people. Like in conflict, I'm fine with this gun. In conflict, I do good. In the dark zone, when I'm going against other players, it's fine. But NPCs, I don't know. It just seems not. It doesn't work that well to me. But that's just my opinion. But anyways, man, that's my top 5 guns for you guys. Hopefully, this video helps you guys out. It kind of helps you guys get some ideas going on what guns you want to use for your build, as far as the SMG, AR, whatever DPS build you're making. Hopefully it gave you guys some ideas. That's pretty much the point of this video. I've used every single one of those guns except for the Chatterbox, and honestly, I can say that I'm very, very impressed. I practically used every gun in this game. Honestly, I've used some exotic guns. I've used shotguns. Any gun, all the rifles, marksman rifles, I've used them. So those are just my top 4 DPS, and if I will come out with another one, another video on all guns, whichever one's best. Period. Forget DPS and all that. So yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later, man. Peace out.